Commander Zix Thera stood 8 feet tall, her chitinous exoskeleton gleaming under the harsh lights of the detention bay. 4 arms crossed over her armored chest as she regarded the small human seated across from her. The prisoner was unremarkable by most standards, average height, brown hair, wearing the simple gray uniform of a merchant vessel crew member. So, her mandibles clicked with amusement. The mighty Terran Alliance sends this to negotiate? She gestured dismissively with one of her secondary arms. A single human with nothing but that pathetic sidearm? The human, who had introduced himself simply as Marcus, remained perfectly still. His hands rested calmly on the metal table between them, nowhere near the small plasma pistol holstered at his hip. It was indeed a modest weapon, standard issue, barely powerful enough to punch through light armor. I came to discuss the terms of your surrender, Marcus said quietly, his voice carrying no hint of fear or aggression. Zixathara's laughter was like breaking glass. Around the detention bay, her crew of Vorthak warriors, each standing 7 feet tall with razor-sharp claws and natural armor plating, joined in the mocking chorus. They had been raiding human shipping lanes for months, and not once had the soft-skinned species put up meaningful resistance. Surrender? She leaned forward, her compound eyes glittering. Little human, do you see where you are? This is my ship. You are my prisoner. Your merchant vessel is currently being stripped of everything valuable. She tapped the table with one claw. The only negotiation here is whether I space you quickly or slowly. Marcus nodded thoughtfully. I understand your position, but I should probably mention something about that pathetic sidearm you referenced. Oh, please enlighten me! Zixthara's voice dripped with sarcasm. Tell me how your little plasma pistol will save you from a ship full of Vorthak warriors. Well, Marcus said, reaching slowly toward his holster, this isn't actually my primary weapon. The Vorthak warriors tensed, claws extending, but Marcus moved with deliberate care. He drew the plasma pistol and placed it gently on the table. This is just for show, standard diplomatic protocol. Can't arrive completely unarmed, but can't appear threatening either. Zixathara's head tilted. And your point is? Marcus reached down toward his boot, moving just as slowly. The thing about humans, Commander, is that we're really good at hiding things. From a concealed compartment in his boot, he withdrew what appeared to be a simple black cylinder, no larger than his thumb. That? Zixthara burst into fresh laughter. That tiny thing is supposed to be more dangerous than your pistol? In a way. Marcus set the cylinder on the table next to the plasma pistol. This is a quantum destabilizer. Very new technology, very illegal in most sectors. The laughter died in Zixthara's throat. She had heard whispers of such weapons, theoretical, devices that could collapse the quantum foam holding matter together. But they were supposed to be impossible to miniaturize, requiring massive power sources and... You're bluffing, she said, but uncertainty crept into her voice. Marcus shrugged. Maybe. Human technology has been advancing rapidly since we started. Getting serious about galactic politics. Turns out when you back a species known for stubbornness and innovation into a corner, interesting things happen. One of the Vorthak warriors stepped forward. Commander, should we stay back? Zixthara ordered, her eyes never leaving the small cylinder. If that device is real, it would destabilize approximately a cubic kilometer of space, Marcus finished helpfully. Your ship, my ship, probably that asteroid field we're hiding in. All of it would just stop existing. The detention bay fell silent except for the hum of life support systems. But here's the really interesting part. Marcus continued conversationally. I didn't come here to threaten you with a weapon. I came to show you something about humanity that you haven't understood yet. Which is? Marcus picked up the cylinder and, to everyone's shock, casually tossed it in the air and caught it. We don't actually want to fight you. We never did. All those merchant ships you raided? They could have been armed. They could have fought back. But we chose not to escalate. Zixathera's mandibles twitched nervously. You could have destroyed us at any time? Not just us, Marcus said. Every human ship you've encountered, every colony you've threatened. We've been carrying quantum destabilizers for 6 months now, standard equipment on all vessels, traveling through disputed space. The implications crashed over Zixathera like a tidal wave. Hundreds of encounters, thousands of opportunities for humans to end Vorthak raids permanently, and they had chosen restraint every single time. Why? She whispered. Marcus stood, pocketing both the pistol and the cylinder. Because we believe every species deserves a chance to choose a better path. The question is, what will you choose now? The silence stretched for long seconds. Finally, Zixathera straightened to her full height. What? What are your terms? Simple. Stop the raids. Join the Terran Trade Coalition as partners, not enemies. Your people are natural warriors. We could use allies like you when the real threats emerge from the galactic core. Real threats? Marcus smiled grimly. Commander, if you think humans are dangerous when we're trying to be peaceful, wait until you see what we're like when we're actually at war. 3 weeks later, the first joint human-Vorthak patrol ship launched from Luna Station. Commander Zixathera served as its captain, with Marcus as her diplomatic advisor. The quantum destabilizer remained in his boot, not as a threat, but as a reminder. Sometimes the biggest weapon wasn't the one you used, but the one you chose not to use. The galaxy was about to learn what humanity really meant by speak softly and carry a big stick.